Hey neighbor, so I'm totally going to be continuing the Pokemon Go theme because I'm totally obsessed with Pokemon Go right now. I just spent about an hour trying to find a group of people to do a Deoxys raid. So I went to the gym, and then after the gym, I found four people, and two of them each had three phones, so we were able to do my first Deoxys raid, and I called it first ball. It wasn't a critical capture, so it wasn't like 100% insane luck, but I got my first Pokedex Deoxys. I think it's attack form. I'm not really sure. I'm not really up on Deoxys forms just because they weren't really a thing. At least I don't think they were back when I was like legit playing. But yeah, so I got my Deoxys, and then right after that, I actually hatched a bunch of friend eggs, the 7Ks, and I got my Pokedex Kangaskhan. So now I am a Mr. Mime away from completing the original 151, and I'm super stoked. I have 150 Kanto Pokemon in my Pokedex right now, and I'm a Mr. Mime away. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So, in terms of what my favorite Pokemon designs are, I don't know which gen is my favorite. It's probably one of the first four, I think. Obviously, I have all this nostalgic feel about Generation 1, so I don't want to say Generation 1 because Lickitung exists and ew. So, whatever generation Licky Licky's in, also that generation's out. And then I've really not liked the designs for Gen 6 and Gen 7, the last two generations that we've got. So, like 2, 3, 4, 5, probably not 2. I don't know that I love Generation 2. Let me just look at the Pokedex really quick. Yeah, so it's definitely not Gen 2 because Gen 2 was a lot of like the baby Pokemons, the Cleffa, the Pichus, the Togepis. Um, I didn't like the Chikorita line. I wasn't really in love with the Cyndaquil line either. I actually that was the only gen that I started with the water Pokemon Totodile, and I really didn't like the middle evolution there. Crocodile was just ugly. So I think my favorite designed generation is Hoenn. I mean, all of the starters are like either solid or really good. Torchic to Blaziken, amazing. Trico's good. Sceptile's good. And then everyone loves Mudkip and Swampert. And then maybe like the worst designs are like the bug Pokemon, like the Wurmple. But then you have, and Lotad, like all the Lotads. But then you have Ralts, like Breloom, Slackoth, Aron, Electrike, Trapinch, Absol's really cool. Then you have Bagon and the Beldum line, and then Rayquaza is one of the coolest Pokemon. So I want to say Hoenn. Hoenn might be like the in terms of overall design, my favorite generation of Pokemon. So I'm gonna change the theme a little bit to another one of our hot topics. So this week in WWE, we saw The Undertaker and Stone Cold come back to open up Raw and SmackDown respectively. And honestly, I didn't watch either. I just watched the highlights, and this is probably like the first week in about a month that I haven't watched, and it's just because I don't want them to think, oh, the only way that we can get ratings bumps is through using old stars. Like the King of the Ring tournament has been one of the coolest things, and I tuned in like Raw just to see the King of the Ring tournament, and I tuned in SmackDown just to see the King of the Ring when I saw that it was starting on Twitter. So what are your thoughts on WWE using superstars of the past to bump those ratings up? Let me know. Thanks so much for making it to the end of the video. Make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter at 90sguykev. You can follow Tom on Twitter at 90sguytom. You can follow both of us on Instagram at the 90sguys. Make sure to check back in every weekday for a new episode of the 90s vlog. And with that, I'll catch you tomorrow, Tom.